Bristol have made 5 changes for today's clash at sunny Brickfields. Ben Mosses is back in the midfield for his first league start since February, replacing Gavin Henson. And Nick Costa comes into the back row as the visitors go in search of a 7th straight championship win. Glenn Townsend is listed among the replacements after returning from a neural issue. Cortez. The play continues out on that far wing. Pick and go again from Bristol. Robinson. Lovely pass from Robinson to Macmillan, who crashes over the line for the first try of the day. Matthew Morgan with the initial break that set that move alight. Fantastic steps from him. And then phase after phase came. And it ended up in a neat pop pass from Ollie Robinson to Ross Macmillan, who barreled his way over the line. Line out ball on 5 metres for Bristol. Glynn rises, takes it and presents it. Ollie Robinson in control at the back, that familiar driving maul with a blue scrum cap at the back of it, pushes towards the line, and Ollie Robinson crosses for Bristol's second try. That 5 metre line out, a real threat wherever Bristol are around. And Ollie Robinson in control of the ball grabs himself another try to add to his tally this season. It's been all Bristol so far in this first half. Peel taps quickly and goes. Lovely offload to Charlie Amesbury, who ducks out of the first tackle. It takes 2 men to get a hold of him. Morgan skipping his feet around, finds a big gap and skips straight through it. 4th championship try for Matthew Morgan. Play had broken up, and we all know how dangerous he can be when play does break up. Got his feet moving, just about skipped over the attempts from the last tackle from the Albion defenders and grabs himself a try and an easy conversion. On the 5 metre line, Macmillan goes long to Jones, who presents to Robinson. Bristol trying at the drive, working again. It's crabbing sideways, closer towards the posts. But the shove then comes forwards. Ollie Robinson at the back in control again. Once told by the referee, but Bristol are there over the line. Ollie Robinson grabs a second try of the afternoon. Another well-worked driving line out there. It scuttled sideways to start with, but Bristol got the shove on when they were just to the right of the uprights, making the conversion that bit easier for Matthew Morgan. And it also brings up the bonus point for Bristol within the first half, so they'll leave here providing they hold on to the lead they have with 5 points to add to their tally at the top of the championship table. Macmillan was held up just over the line, so Bristol awarded a scrum on 5 metres. Starts pushing forward. Jones controlling the ball at the back expertly. Picks up, but the penalty try has already been awarded. The referee trots underneath the posts, and Bristol's dominance in the scrum showing in the right place at the right time there. 5 metre scrum after Macmillan was held up over the line, and Bristol are awarded a penalty try as a result of the scrum that ensued because of it. So Bristol will go in with a really commanding lead to half-time, having already picked up the bonus point. Big shove from Bristol in the scrum. Peel chips through. Morgan's chasing hard. If the ball sits up, he chipped forward and Peel was there to take the bouncing ball. It was Peel's insight to kick the ball through in the first place. The ball kicked around a bit, and his hard chase was rewarded by picking the ball up and cantering over for a try unopposed. Great bit of insight from Peel to chip through. Costa tries to push his way to the line. Peel. Ollie Robinson on the crash ball, gets over for his hat-trick. A fantastic score from Bristol. Stretching play from one side of the field to the other. It was recycled quickly. And Ollie Robinson on the crash ball went over just to the left of the uprights to grab his hat-trick try and stretch Bristol's lead even further. Albion with potentially the best opportunity they've had in the second half. They might have tried to squeak out around the outside. Possession remains and they truck the ball forwards. Charlie Amesbury puts in an important tackle. Surely a score for Albion. They do squeeze over the line. Charlie Amesbury did all he could to make that tackle. But a stretch out secured the try for Albion, which gets them off the mark. Owen Grace grabbing that all-important score for Plymouth. Peel behind to Morgan, to Mosses. Mosses keeps the ball in hand, tries to find a gap, but his opposite number brings him to the ground. Robinson, instrumental in Bristol's scores so far. Costa, what a wonderful line ran from him. A fantastic score for Nick Costa off the back of some great phases of play from Bristol. Again, the ball spreading from one side of the field to the other, phase after phase. And Bristol grab themselves another try to cancel out Albion's. Stevenson lines the ball up. Goes to the middle of the line out. Jones rose for that one. And Ollie Robinson's got the ball tucked under his right arm. And Bristol really march towards that Plymouth line. Rumbling ever closer, and Ollie Robinson crosses and grabs his 4th try of the afternoon. What a day he's having. Added 4 tries to his already impressive tally this season so far. And Bristol really with their tails up. That perhaps one blip where Plymouth scored. But other than that, Bristol have been that 80-minute side they've been looking for. Plymouth awarded a penalty at scrum. They take it quickly. Ollie Robinson makes an important tackle along with the help of Kessel. Ball goes loose. Bristol spread the ball. Maul, he's got Amesbury outside him, who's going to power over the line. Charlie Amesbury flies up the wing. A loose ball in there. Gave Bristol possession. Mosses offloaded. Maul kept the ball in hand, got through the tackle and offloaded brilliantly to Amesbury, who powered his way down the wing. Adrian Jarvis hoofs the ball into touch, which will signal the end of the game, and Bristol with a triumphant 65-7 win. One hell of a performance away from home.